Mitzi? You okay, love? Oh, charming. Hello, welcome back to another episode of Surviving Perakula. I am Northern Gamer. Don't know what Mitz is up to. So they're stalking deer. Anyway, yeah, welcome back to another episode. A few things I need to go over quickly. A few things have changed since the last episode. Number one, due to a bit of a weird issue with one of the mods that's installed, I think it's the Lumberjack mod, it allows you to cut down trees that aren't on land that you own. So basically, I've been cutting down trees and thinking eventually it's going to say to me, right, you can't chop that down, you don't own that. And it hasn't. So I've just kept going. And if I go over here and stand up to where I've been cutting down trees, which is here, and put it on farmland, yeah, I don't own that. I'm well into cutting up trees on land that I don't own. So, I think to be fair, because I don't want to keep cutting down trees that I don't own, I'm going to upset whoever owns this bit of land. I'm actually just going to buy this bit of land. We've already made some profit out of the land anyway, so I don't see a problem with buying this. We probably should have bought it in the first place anyway, if we were going to do this. So yeah, that's housekeeping item number one. I'm going to buy that so that we are at least doing things kind of correctly. Anyway, so yeah, so that's number one. Item number two. In the gap since the last episode, I've been chopping down some more trees just because it takes so long and I don't want every single one of these episodes to be cutting down trees. So I've cut some down, placed them here. I took some over to the sawmill, that's the one. Took some over to the sawmill, so I've got those processing into planks. And yeah, I've got a couple more trees over there that need cutting and doing stuff with as well. And another thing is I noticed a bit of an issue with selling logs on this map. I was selling them to the carpenters and getting some good money for them. However, I went with a full load of the yellow trailer, full load of logs there, and tried to sell them. It cleared out the entire trailer, but I only got £18 for it. That shouldn't have been right, because that should have been a few grand. So I did a little bit of looking around, did some research, and the carpenter was full of wood. It couldn't actually take any more, but it still took the wood, the logs anyway. So yeah, that needed addressing. So we have some new buildings in town. So there we have it. We've got some new sell points and bits and pieces in the town. We've actually got like a little village square coming along there, which is going to be quite nice. I'm going to try and add some more bits and pieces to it as I go along. I don't know what the intention with this map is from the person who created it, a guy called Carl TG. I did see he posted a few days ago that he is doing some updates to it, but there's no There's no note to say when anything will be coming out, which is fair enough. You know, these modders are doing all sorts of different things, so I'm not expecting any updates anytime soon. But it does mean that we can sort of add things as and when we want to. So I've added some new shops in there, and we'll develop the town centre as and when we go. Probably get some sort of decoration mods in there as well, so it looks a little bit more like a proper town centre, or a little village square anyway. So we don't have that much money. Once again, we have 2,693, which is not a lot. If we have a look at the planks, I'm going to assume we've just had a pallet thrown out of planks, so that's good. I've been reading through your suggestions. Thank you so much for those coming in. It really does help with this kind of series. And I also just want to put out a huge thank you to Stevie 4K Gaming. He's been bigging me up on his channel as well, telling people to come and have a look at what we're doing. So most of you guys watching this have probably come from him. So thanks very much, Stevie. I probably owe you a drink at some point. So yeah, so a few of the suggestions that came through for ways to make money, and I liked them all, but there was one in particular that was actually a good idea, and it was bees. So bees can make honey, and honey makes money. I didn't want that to rhyme the way it did. Ideally, a 33 hive, which is 19,000, would make me quite a lot of honey, and that would make some good cash as well. Yeah, so we'll go get that pallet, get that sold. So yeah, one thing we're going to do, because we have the forestry trailer and crane over there, we spec this out to be our log carrying trailer. We don't need that anymore, so hitch it up. So yeah, we will take this down. Might see how much it's worth for sale, and if it's not going to be a huge amount that we get back, we'll just keep it and refit it if that's not going to cost us any money. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll see you when I get to the shop. So yeah, nice new little entryway into the village square. Just pull up here. So let's have a look. Customization. Yeah, I think we'll just stick it back to this one. That doesn't cost anything, so we'll switch it back to that. So we've now got a proper trailer. Let's actually just see how much it would have been to sell. So we would get 7,732, which at the moment we may actually need. It's only 9,000 to buy the thing brand new. This would put us up to 10 grand, which could mean we could get something that will make money for us. I think that's a good idea. I think we should probably sell it. We will end up with over 10,000. We can put down something that will make us some money. So we'll sell the trailer. Thanks, trailer. Bye. Because we don't really need this trailer. So that gives us some money. Go get that pallet of planks and take that to sell. Once again, the guys very kindly loaded it up for me, but they did say you're going to have to buy your own pallet fork at some point. Probably will, especially if I'm going to be doing more stuff in productions. Probably going to need a pallet truck at some point. But for now, we'll just make use of the guys at the sawmill lifting up pallets and loading them onto the back of the truck for us. So there we go, we're up to 12,826, so that should give us some money to go and do something. We could actually make some more money from the biogas plant by selling them this bit of wood that we cut down earlier and we had left over. So that, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to load this up and get it sold as well. Still not 100% with this crane. Okay, we're back. I've just got a couple of these little fiddly bits to put in. It is going to take me a while to get a hang of that crane. It's taken a while to get these in, but it's enjoyable. It's fun. All of a sudden, you think you're doing well, and then you press one wrong button, and everything shoots off in a different direction. we will move this back. Let's just put it round, lower it back down. There. It's kind of secure. So 18,500. Could put down a greenhouse and get some money from lettuce. We could put down some beehives, that would give us some money from the honey. We could even put down chickens, but then again we need to feed those, and initially we don't have a lot of money. Not once we'll put down the chicken coop, which the one I've seen is about 9,000. And I know we'll make that back fairly quickly from selling the eggs. Could also do sheep. Again, we'd have to feed them grass. At the moment we don't have access to that unless we have to buy it. So I think, at least with the greenhouses, we can go and fill up their water from somewhere. I think there's a couple of points on here where there's little lakes. So we can fill those up from there. Or with the bees, we don't even have to do that. They don't take anything, bees. They just go and look after themselves. So lettuce would be a good idea. Some good prices on lettuce. So we could do greenhouses for them. Honey, again, good prices. They don't cost anything to run. The only thing that we'd need for lettuce is water, which we can get hold of that for free. We just need to buy the trailer and then go and fill it up every now and then. So we'd need, for the biggest set of hives, which is 33 hives, we need 19,000 plus 200 for the honey pallet location. So we need 19,200. We currently have 18,552, which isn't a problem because I've got a couple of trees over here. I'll cut these up, I'll just load them into the back of the truck, get these sold. That should just give us enough money to go and buy some bees and actually get started with some production and some passive income. Okay, let's get these sold. Last little bit of wood. 2,376. Okay, here we go. So where should we put our beehive? I'm thinking we put them over here. Don't want to have bees too close to the place where I sleep. So, animals. Beehives. I say we stick a beehive in here. Hidden and out of the way. 19,000. Beehive. I'll put the pallet location just in front, I think, or maybe just the side there. And there we go. Off to collect pollen to make honey. So yeah, we bought some bees. Excellent. Passive income. I suppose we should probably end it there. So in this episode we had a bit of housekeeping. Sorted out the land issue. We introduced to some brand new shops and sell points in the village. Got rid of that stack of wood that we cut down last time, which gave us enough money to go and buy some bees. And eventually, those will start to give us some honey. So yeah. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Time for a cuppa.